fight.
We're going in. Fight predictions. UFC 151.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right.
First, we're doing the top 4 fights. We're not doing the whole main card. We're just doing from the Shields Lombard up. So
All right.
let's begin. My turn first.
West Side. What is your
First
prediction?
fight. I'm going with Hector Lombard by I was gonna say knockout, but I think I'm gonna go with decision on this one. Hector Lombard by decision.
Anything to back that up? Anything you gotta
Anything
say?
to back it up? Oh yeah.
Anything you gotta say about it?
The only way I could see Shields winning is by submission, and I don't think that submission average. I don't really see that happening. I see Lombard pretty much like laying on top of him, or just standing up the whole fight. So that's all I can see. I don't know.
All right, my turn. All right, so I got Jake Shields by decision. I see it going a lot like the Tyron Woodley fight he had. I think Jake Shields is just better technique-wise than Hector Lombard, and is just going to control the fight on the ground and maybe even pull off a submission. But I got it decision. Jake Shields. Yeah.
Well, Brune, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. I think it's going to be Hector Lightning Lombard, and I believe it's going to take place in the parlor room with the candlestick.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to go with knockout.
All right. There's 3 of us, by the way. Just letting you know.
We got a new one.
Yeah, we got West Side, Young King Simba, and then we got Big Joe, the Big Nig. Yeah, he doesn't know anything about MMA, so
He's going off the dome, literally.
He's going off the dome.
Okay.
All right, next fight.
Next fight, we got Diego Sanchez. He's sucking in that gut.
Yeah, he's really.
I gotta see if I can get that picture. Versus Miles Fury. Nice. Okay. But okay, we got Miles Jury, who, if I got this right, I've had 2 different things here. He was in one Ultimate Fighter, then he got injured. Apparently, then he came back and won it, or I don't know what the heck the deal was. He did well, I guess. I think he won it, I guess, because he's undefeated. So does that count against your record? The finals, the tough finals?
Yeah, I think all the fights do.
Okay, no, not the ones while they're in the thing, but that's besides the point. I think he won the Ultimate Fighter. This is what, lightweight? Yes, I don't know, but he's undefeated. But he hasn't fought in a while, or has he?
I don't know.
I'm completely lost on this. I see. He hasn't fought the biggest opponents, though. He's fought mostly low guys, and Diego Sanchez is the biggest name he's fought so far. He's not even ranked. See that? Because he's 15, he's not even ranked. Because he hasn't fought in a while, and he hasn't fought anyone big enough to be ranked or whatever. I don't know, but I see Diego Sanchez getting a knockout. I say in the 3rd round, because that's the round that he comes out like a crazy animal, and the fight is going to be similar to the Gilbert Melendez fight. No, it doesn't. And it's going to be ended in the 3rd round, because they're going to be swinging for the fences, and I'm not sure how Miles Jury's stand-up is, but either they're going to stand up or he's going to try to take him down, and it won't happen. But Diego Sanchez is going to knock him out in the 3rd.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah. All right, Simba about to go in on this one. Yeah.
We're going to think you're a different person.
No, but
it's a king.
His stats, Miles Jury, he looks good. I don't know. I've never seen him fight. I honestly don't really know who he is. He's not ranked. But he's got good stats. Takedown accuracy, 64.
But he's not fought anybody.
Yeah.
This is his biggest person he's fought so far, so.
He usually gets submissions too, 46% there. I don't know. Diego Sanchez, he doesn't, I don't know.
He's had a rough patch.
Yeah, he hasn't really won any fights lately. But I will go with Diego Sanchez just because he's a beast. But that's my prediction. I'll say Diego Sanchez will go TKO second round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Joe. Give him.
Gonna have to go with Miles the Fury Jury on this one by decision.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. Okay.
I mean, to be honest,
like
let's
that.
think about this. That could work, I guess. I haven't seen
I
Miles
can
Jury
see it.
fight. If they, Gilbert Melendez got the decision on him, so that could happen. In the takedowns, he could take him down. He's got crazy, but whatever. That's yeah. Next fight, we're going Carlos Condit and Tyron Woodley. And for this, I have to go with. I really thought about this one. But my final decision is Condit. I was going to say decision, but I'm thinking Condit might knock him out in like the second or even the first. I'm going to say second, though. And he's going to knock him out with one of those front kicks he does, or something. Or maybe, that's what someone else said. So, because Tyron likes to go in for the takedown, you might catch him with a knee or a up kick. So that's what I'm going with, knockout or TKO in the second.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. This was a tough one. I don't really know, but I'm going to go back to the Jake Shields Tyron Woodley fight again, when Jake Shields just really controlled him the whole fight. I could see Carlos Condit doing that, but I think it's mostly going to be a stand-up fight, even though they're both really good at wrestling. I think they'll cancel each other out, and I think Carlos Condit will be better on the feet. I think he'll go unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. Carlos Condit. Yeah. I'm not sure about that one. But that's it. Big Joe.
Big Joe's
Big Joe
coming in.
Well, gonna have to go with the chosen one on this one.
Is it his
Big
nickname?
Tyrone Woodley, the chosen one, and he's gonna kill it with the knockout.
Yeah. What round?
3 rounds.
4 1/4 possibly.
There's only 3 rounds. 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3.
2.76.
All right.
So at the end of the second.
At the end of the second round. Okay.
He's not
That's
even,
exactly right.
He's breaking it down. Okay. Okay, we're done with that. So, on to the final fight. We got Johnny, the Big Nick Hendricks, and Robbie Lawler. This fight is, I can't even tell you. This fight is, literally, the fighters are almost identical in style. They're both brawlers, and they both have a wrestling background. Hendricks, I mean, look at the takedown defended. Like, Robbie Lawler's more of a defensive. He uses his wrestling in a defensive fashion, as we saw against a few people, such as Tim Kennedy, the middleweight fight. We were actually at the frickin' place. We saw that fight live, and he literally just... Tim Kennedy, I mean, this was in middleweight, and Tim Kennedy is just a huge wrestler. He's very powerful, and he was able to get up several times from Tim Kennedy, and that was a middleweight. So, I mean, I think if Johnny Hendricks does take it down, which I don't think this is going to be a takedown fight, this is going to be a freaking boxing match that neither person's going to be held down. So, it's either going to be a really good wrestling match, or obviously it's going to be a brawl on the feet. So, if I had... God, I cannot predict, because this is like Johnny Hendricks versus Johnny Hendricks almost. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going to whip it out. I'm going to whip it out. You hear that?
Whip it
And
out.
I'm going to say Robbie Lawler.
Ooh,
By... I don't see if I see a finish. Let's just say Robbie Lawler knockout in like the 4th. I don't even know. This is unpredictable, so let's go with that.
All right. So this is kind of an easy one for me. I just said Johnny Hendricks just because you saw what he did to GSP. He obviously won that fight.
Well, yeah.
And
but GSP ain't no brawler. GSP's a
yeah,
sissy.
I'm not sure.
He's a technical sissy striker.
I don't know. It's just Johnny Hendricks. I could see him winning. I would say 4th round TKO with that left hand. Lights out. Yeah.
That should be his new name. No.
Big Joe.
I'm gonna have to go with let's see. Tough one for me, but
I think that's the first fight we actually
just after checking out his track record and whatnot, I'm gonna have to go with the big rig Mr. Hendricks on this one.
Oh yeah.
And it's by decision. There's no doubt that that's what it's gonna be. So.
Yeah.
I don't see it going the distance though. I don't know. Maybe. Well, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen inside that cage.
Ah, yeah.
Cage rage. So that is our predictions. And well, we'll be coming at you sooner or later with some more. We hope to do these for every card, if not, probably not every card, maybe every what's it called?
UFC event.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Not the small little fights on the side, because those are pretty bad sometimes.
Unless they're good.
Unless they have like 2 or 3 good fights, then we'll just do those. But any good fight we're gonna do. So until next time, this has been West Side MMA
and Young King Simba.
And our new edition, and the new edition, Joe Big Knee. Big Joe.
The Big Joe, the Big Knee.
We out.